y'all, this is Massimo Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a review over Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. So, yeah, I don't really know how else to do this intro. I didn't really practice on making this video. I'm just sort of starting it now. And in case you couldn't tell, I'm driving. But anyway, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This game, I'm just gonna be flat out with this right now. This game is really dumb. It promotes gang violence. It promotes drugs. You see drug dealers running around everywhere. You see hookers running around everywhere. And you're basically like a gangbanger. You just do gang-related activities across 3 fictional cities. And, you know, the game is just kind of dumb. It's supposed to be, San Andreas is supposed to represent California. It has 3 cities in it. San Fierro is supposed to be San Francisco. Las Venturas is Las Vegas. And you have Los Santos, that's supposed to be Los Angeles. And, you know, what's funny is, in real life, California is not an island, but yet this San Andreas map world that you play in is an island. So right there, it's just kind of dumb. Whoever made this game, they obviously weren't very good at geography. So it's actually like 3 separate islands, and they're like separated by bridges and stuff. And it's just all kind of connected into one island mass. So I mean, it's just kind of dumb. And another thing, the graphics like really suck. You know, you have Grand Theft Auto 5 that came out. That game is awesome. You do so much more in it, and it's just, the graphics are 100 times better. The graphics in San Andreas, they just suck. Anyway, there's just so much more to do in Grand Theft Auto 5 as opposed to San Andreas. And another thing with San Andreas is the game is set in 1992, but the game came out in like 2004. So why the heck would you set the game world in a limited 1992 world? Like, why would you do that? Like, there was so much cool technology coming out in the 2000s, and they want to stick with the 90s. Like, that doesn't make any sense, you know? Who wants to have a game set in the 90s? Who wants to play a game set in the 90s? There was nothing to do in the 90s. The 90s is just the most boring decade ever. There just wasn't anything to do. I mean, and I was like a baby in the 90s. I was born in 1994. So, I have a couple memories from the 90s. Me being like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. I was even 5 years old for a tiny brief moment in 1999, I believe. So yeah, it was just boring. I remember it. There just wasn't anything to do. There's like no technology. There just wasn't much to do. I remember we had one of those really old desktop computers. They had this off-white color, and it was just all big and bulky, and all the TVs were big and bulky. We didn't have flat screens. We didn't have iPods. We didn't have iPhones. We didn't have nothing, man. And why you would want to set game world in the 90s is just beyond me. I don't even know, man. they just didn't like have anything in the 90s. Did they even have cell phones? I mean, it was just stupid. All the cars were ugly and box shaped. And there's just like no cool music. All the music from the 90s and beyond that, it just sucks. So, like I said, you play as this stupid wannabe gangbanger named TJ or something. And he's such a loser. He like goes and lives in his mom's house after his mom died. Like, why would you do that? Why can't you just get up off your feet, stop being a stupid gangbanger, go pay respect to your mom, you know? And this dude, he flew all the way from New York, which is like Liberty City in the game, all the way to Los Santos, which is Los Angeles, FYI, just so he could live in his stupid mom's house that passed away. You know, it's just, and then he just does all kinds of gangbanger stuff. Stay cool, honey. You know, just like disrespecting his mom and stuff. It's just really like disrespectful. You're just like a scumbag. He flew all the way from like practically another country, you know, because in this fictitious world, you know, Liberty City is like another island. So he flew all the way from another island, like thousands of miles away, to this other island, just so he could live in his mom's house. You know, it's just stupid, man. I mean, none of it just really makes any sense, you know? Let's see, what else was I going to say? Yeah, there's like 3 main cities in the game, but, you know, the whole game map is like literally smaller than the GTA V map. So, I mean, it's kind of stupid to have 3 different cities. Like, they should just have, like, one big city like GTA V has. Because all these little cities, they're just little tiny cities. I don't even think I would call them cities. Like, this game just went way overboard, trying to do way too much stuff. And in GTA V, you can play as 3 different characters, so you're not just a gangbanging scumbag. You can play as Michael. Michael's my favorite character. He's just so modest, even though he has all this money, he's like so modest. And then Trevor's just a big freaking scumbag. Franklin is a gangbanging scumbag. He likes to deal drugs and stuff. Trevor likes to deal drugs. He's just a trailer trash scumbag. So I like to play as the rich, modest Michael character. And I wasn't able to do that in GTA San Andreas. Just play as a gangbanging scumbag. I'm not going down. You know, he doesn't care about his mom, or he just doesn't care about anyone. You know. So yeah, that is my take on GTA San Andreas. Graphics suck, gameplay sucks. You know, but it just has all this bunch of random stuff just flopped together. It's just a big flop of a game. You know, GTA V had it right, you know. And San Andreas is just a big flop. You know, just a big a messy array of weapons. You know, you could attack people with flowers, attack people with different, you know, you have chainsaws and stuff, and it's just like, it just went way too overboard. I mean, I like GTA V, it's just like, you know exactly what you're getting into. You know, there's not too much distracting stuff getting in your way. You know, everything's just kind of laid out in front of you, and there's not as much stupid trees everywhere. It's just like one big desert, and that's what I like about GTA V. You don't have all those stupid big trees in the way. You know, whenever you went out to the countryside, you know, GTA V just has this big open desert. And you know,
I like to share too. Thank you.
you know, it doesn't have all these stupid things in the way. You know.
Talk, fool.
Anyway, that's my take on GTA San
Show me
Andreas.
what you got.
You know, it's just stupid. You know, I don't know why everyone just falls in love over this game, but it's stupid, you know.